if this is the last trumpet, when was the first trumpet?
Yes.
What about the second? What if there are 1,000 trumpets and you never heard any of them? What makes you sure you're going to hear the last trumpet? It says, and the last trumpet shall sound. If the last trumpet shall sound, when was the second last? You didn't even hear it. How sure are you you're going to hear the last trumpet? I need to repeat this. It says, when the last trumpet shall sound, we shall be changed in a twinkling of an eye. At the sound of what? Of the last trumpet. But, dearly beloved, it is the last trumpet. When was the first one? When was the second? When was the third? When was the fourth? When was the fifth? Okay, let's say there was no fifth. But we know this one, the last one.
Is the last
so which one was the second last? Did you hear it? If you did not hear that second last, what makes you overconfident that you have the ability to hear the last trumpet? Because the last trumpet, I assure you, is for those who heard the second last trumpet and know how to discern a trumpet sound from God. Not that this. You think, you see, everyone thinks it's going to be like, imagine, he says, the trumpet shall sound and in the twinkling of an eye. Even a fraction of a millisecond. So how is that blessed? So that means your spirit is only the one that will discern the trumpet.
Yes.
Discernment in a world of deception. Remember what Jesus said? He said, the last sign, the disciples came to him and said, show us the last sign. He said, the last sign. Take heed. Blepeto. Take heed.
Take it.
Deception will come. So deception is the biggest sign we're in the end times. Deception. Politicians will deceive you. Preachers will deceive you. Apostles will deceive you. Prophets will deceive you. Pastors, teachers, evangelists will deceive you. Men and women of God will deceive you. Teachers will deceive you. Professors will deceive you. Doctors will deceive you. Organizations will deceive you. Whenever you see deception, you know, I'm knocking on the door, the last trumpet. The deception level is going to even cause these things, the wars, the splits, the war. So it's something that when you look at the war, you come back and say, okay, were there weapons of mass destruction in Iraq? No.
No evidence.
Deception.
Deception. Yes, sir.
Was Trump really in collusion with Russia? No.
Deception.
It's deception. So almost everything you see has got a root of deception.
Oh, was COVID as dangerous as it really was?
Deception.